And good evening. Welcome to Petersburg Cavaliers basketball, part of the East Coast Basketball League. My name is Trace Nye. We appreciate you for tuning in here this evening on a beautiful Saturday. The Petersburg Cavaliers looking to go 9-0 on the regular season as they take on Rowan County and the Bulls, who sit at 4-4, who sit in first place, a part of their division. That is the Northeast Division, as Rowan County Bulls sitting at 4-4, Winston-Salem Wolves sitting at 4-4, Hickory Hoyas 3-4, and Fayetteville Panthers sitting at 3-4. This Petersburg Cavaliers, a part of the Northwest Division, lead the entire East Coast Basketball League at 8-0, so looking to go 9-0. The Coyotes of North Carolina 6-1, the Capitals of North Carolina 2-5, and the Carolina Chosen Lions sitting at 0-8. That is the Northeast Division and the Northwest Division, a part of the East Coast Basketball League. The biggest difference we have right now, not only the record for the Petersburg Cavaliers and this Rowan County Bulls, but for the second consecutive week, the opponent against the Cavaliers are short-manned. Rowan County comes in with only 6 players here today, so look for the Cavaliers to take advantage of that opportunity. Mr. Mealy, Tavon Mealy, number 33, has been big time the last couple weeks for this Cavaliers program. Started a little bit on the slower side and then got it going in the second half. So we look forward to seeing that once again against these Rowan County Bulls and the Petersburg Cavaliers. Right now, we're going to head down to courtside for the national anthem.
Number 2, Avery Patterson. Number 6, Donald Rutherford. Number 24, Rowan Burnett. And number 11, Rob Stewart. And now, for your Petersburg Cavaliers, starting with number 0 at point guard, Tucson Hickey Rowan. Number 0, Anthony Lee. Number 21, Donovan Sarat Nova Williams. With number 32, Elijah
Jeez, magnificent. That's crazy.
Give me a 10. Big shout out to our referees.
Once again, you're tuned in to Petersburg Cavaliers basketball on the YouTube channel of the Cavaliers. My name is Trace Nod. We are courtside by the 50-yard line here in Petersburg, Virginia. Home team here today, the Cavaliers, and they're all white with a burgundy numbers and a yellow bolt across the chest. And the Rowan County Bulls, and they're all red with white lettering. He for the Bulls, and Holmes for the Cavaliers will be the jumpee here this evening. 12 minutes on the clock, 24 seconds on the shot clock, and we are ready to roll here in Petersburg, Virginia for live coverage of the East Coast Basketball League. And the Bulls will come away with it, and there's going to be a quick foul on the play. It will be the Cavaliers basketball. Lundy for Petersburg will be right in front of me. He hands it over to number 0 in Morgan. He takes it to the top of the key. He swings it on the right-hand side to Moore. He's picked up by number 2 in Gabriel. Puts it up for 2, and it's good. And the Bulls will have it on the left-hand side. A quick knockdown, should you say, outside for the 3. No sides against it. Gives it over to number 6. Puts it up for the 3, and it's good. So 3-2 is your score right now. 11:27 remaining. The Cavaliers will have it. That is Lundy. Gets it inside over to Moore. Elijah Moore puts it up for the 2, and it's good there. Four 3 is your score in favor of the home team in the Petersburg Cavalier. We have 11:13 on the clock. Down by 1 of the Bulls. They have the basketball now. Number 15 brings it up the center of the court, gives it over to number 6. Outside for the 3, and it's going to be no good. Controlled by the Cavaliers. That is Lundy. He gives it over to Morgan. Starts left, step back move for the 3, and it's going to be no good off the front of the rim. They're going to fight for it. It's in the hands of Keith Gabriel of the Bulls. Now over to number 34 in Stephen Higgins. Back over to Gabriel, the top of the key. They're going to swing on the left-hand right from the left to right on your radio dial here. And it's going to be a miss 2, controlled by the Cavaliers of Lundy. He gives it over to Morgan. Puts it up for the 2, and it's good there. A great move to get inside. Decided to go coast to coast after handing it off from Morgan. And now your score is 6-3. In favor of the Cavaliers here. The Bulls will have it. They're going to play a full court press. Gives it over to Gabriel. Back a long pass over to Higgins. He wants the 3. He sized against it. Bounce pass going to be taken away by the Cavaliers. Morgan has it. Brings it to the center of the court. Bounce pass inside, and it's thrown away. We have 10:06 on the clock. It'll be the hands of the Cavaliers here. That's going to be home. Correction at Moore. Gives it over to Willis. Puts it up, and it's good. The offensive side for the Cavaliers are all cylinders here so far. Double teamed, almost taken away. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be the Bulls basketball. Possession of the arrow, should you say. 8-3 is your score in favor of Petersburg and the Cavaliers here. Nope, they're going to have a jump ball. Number 15, and Willis puts it up, and nobody wants it. Now it's in the hands of Morgan. All right, it's going to be a re-jump as neither team decided to catch the ball at the highest point. Ball's up, and now in the hands of the Cavaliers here. Morgan puts it up for a 2, and it's good. He finds a lane on 2 different defenders. 10-3 is your score. The Bulls will have it. They're going to play a full court press. This tip's going to be taken away by the Cavaliers. That's Lundy. He puts it up, and it's going to be no good. It's partially blocked by the Bulls there. Now the Bulls in all red will bring it over to the left-hand side. That is number 6 for Rowan County. He wants the 3, and it's going to be no good. Controlled by Morgan. He brings it over to your left-hand side. Outside for Holmes for the 3, and it's going to be no good in the hands of the Bulls. Number 31. Correction, that's 34. That is going to be Higgins. Gives it inside. He looks for the outside defender, number 15. He wants the quick 3, and it's going to be good. That is the second 3 here this afternoon for the Bulls. 8:53 remaining. 10-6 is your score now. Morgan, we're bringing the left-hand side. He's going to be picked up by Higgins. Starts left, goes right now. The size against a 3, goes in, goes out, and he puts it up, and he's going to travel. So it will be a turnover for the Cavaliers. A lot of movement there. I like the decision, but just took a little bit too many steps. 10-6 is your score. 8:37 remaining here in the first quarter. Number 2, Gabriel puts it up for the back 3. No good. And it's in the hands now. Offensive rebound for the Bulls. Gabriel has it. Outside, number 24 in Heath. Over to Gabriel. Outside now for the 3, and it's going to be no good in the hands of Holmes and Moore. Elijah Moore. He wants his own 3. Side of the rim, no good. Willis has it. He saves him from going out of bounds. And now it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by, it looks like the Bulls. So it will be the Cavaliers basketball here. But number 24, Heath, threw it behind the back to get loose and try to get it off the defender, but no good there. 8:10 remaining. Number 8's in the ball game for the first time. That's Taylor, puts it over the quick 2, no good. And in the hands of the Bulls now, here they go. He's picked up by Morgan. Keyshawn Morgan, number 0. Top of the key now is number 6 for the Bulls. He goes inside, gets past Willis, puts it up, and it's good. 10-8 is your score. We have 7:48 remaining. The Cavaliers will have it now. That is going to be Taylor. Starts left, goes right, gives it over to Willis. About 2 steps in from the free throw line, back over to Taylor, no good. And in the hands of the Bulls. Gets over to the defender, now the Bulls have it. Now it's number 15, he gets it inside to Heath. Puts it up with a arching shot, no good, but there is a foul. So number 6 will go to the free throw line for the Bulls. He puts the first one up, and it's good. 10-9 is your score. The Bulls short-handed here today, only playing with 6 players. Are hanging with the Cavaliers so far. Wait the second one, and that is no good. So it makes a 10-9 game. We have 7:21 remaining. The Cavaliers have it. That is Taylor on the left-hand side. Swings it quickly over to number 5 in Barnes. Now Moore has it. Gives it back over to Taylor. Fakes right. Starts left now. Goes back right. He's continuing to move his feet. Look at him go. Finds a lane and is fouled. 10-9 your score. 7:03 remaining in this first quarter. So 10-9 is your score. Taylor goes to the free throw line. That's Tayshawn Taylor. He misses the first one. Tayshawn Taylor from Richmond, Virginia. Puts the second one up, and it's off the inside rim. No good. It controlled by the Bulls. Remains a 10-9 game. Number 6 quickly gets it past half court. Going to be picked up by number 22 in Gregory. Starts right, goes left, finds a lane, puts it up, and it's no good. Gets his own miss, though, for the offensive rebound, and the clock's going to stop. There's another foul on the play. So number 6 will go to the free throw line here. He puts the first one up, and it's good. We have a tied ball game, 10-all for the visiting team here today, Rowan County, against Petersburg and the Cavaliers. He puts it up, and it's good. The Bulls, for the first time today, will have a lead. Taylor, roundabout, now over to the left-hand side now. Gives it over to number 5, and Barnes. 11-10 is your score. Inside to Barnes. And it's going to be taken away by Gabriel. The Bulls will have it. Long pass over to number 15 of the Bulls. Step up move, and it's good. They are playing tough. So right now it's a 13-10 game. The Cavaliers will have it more. Almost throws it away, but Taylor grabs it. 6:13 remaining in this first quarter. Willis brings it up, double team, back over to Moore, back over to Taylor. Goes up against a couple of defenders, no good in the hands of the Cavaliers. Taylor puts it up, no good, and now a defensive rebound for the Bulls. Here comes Gabriel, number 2 for the Bulls here. That's Rowan County. Gives it over to the left-hand side behind the three-point mark. Goes up against Moore. Fakes the spin move, puts it up for the 2, no good. It controlled by Moore with the defensive rebound. 5:40 remaining in the first quarter. They're going to try to fake, get it inside, and it's going to be thrown away, and the Bulls will have it. 13-10 is your score. 5:31 remaining in the first. So the Bulls will have it, bounce pass inside, puts it up, and he's fouled. We have 5:22 on the clock, and we have a timeout on the court. We're going to take one with them right now. 5:22 remaining here in the first. 13-10 in favor of Rowan County and the Bulls as Petersburg Cavaliers look to get going here after the break. You're tuned in to live coverage here on the YouTube channel of the Petersburg Cavaliers and the East Coast Basketball League. We'll be right back. And we're about to coverage right here on the Petersburg Cavaliers YouTube channel. My name is Trace Knott here inside of Petersburg High School in Petersburg, Virginia. 13-10 right now, 5:22 remaining in the first. The Rowan County and the visiting Bulls have a lead here in the first. Number 34, Higgins, will go to the free throw line here. He puts the first one up, and it's good. He puts the second one up, and it's good there as well. 15-10, 5-point game in favor of the Bulls. 5:20 remaining. Tayshawn Taylor gives it over to Moore on the left-hand side. He starts right, goes inside, powers it up, and it's good. He just lowers his shoulder and will not be denied. 5:02 remaining. Here in the first, 15-12 is your score. They get it inside for the Bulls. Back outside to Gabriel. 4:56 remaining, 15-12 is your score in favor of the Bulls. Number 6 has it. Gets past Mealy, and nope. From behind, Taylor will strip the basketball away, and it's in the hands of the Cavaliers. They give it over to Barnes. That's Kevin Barnes back outside of Taylor for the step-up move. No good. Willis with an offensive rebound. He's set on the right-hand side behind the 3. He decides to shoot a quick 2, and it's good. That's 15-14 is your new score. Gabriel for the Bulls will have it. Goes up against number 5 in Barnes. Up, puts it up, no good. There's a foul on the play. So Gabriel will go to the free throw line here with 4:23 remaining in the first, puts the first one up, and it's good. We await the second one, and that one is good. 17-14 is your new score in favor of the Bulls. Clock will continue to roll here, 4:18 remaining in the first. Cavaliers have it on the right-hand side now, gives it over to Mealy in the ball game for the first time here today. Goes inside, spin move, goes up against the defender, gives it over to Willis, gonna be blocked out of bounds. And we're gonna go, will be a foul. Against number 24. P.J. Heath. Puts the first one up, and that one is good. So 17-15, 4:04 remaining in the first. Number 15 will come out of the ball game for the first time. In comes Rod Stewart, number 11. Puts it up for the second one, and that one is good. A 1-point ball game here. The Bulls will have a spin move by Gabriel, puts it up for the two. It's gonna be no good in the hands of Taylor. He has the numbers. Brings it on the left-hand side. He goes over to number 5 in Barnes. Step back move, almost throws the basketball away, but Willis is there. Gives it over to Taylor, puts it up, no good. Moore with the offensive rebound, puts it up, and it's good. He finds a lane, and the Cavaliers will have the 1-point lead now. 18-17 is your score. The Bulls will have it. Brings it inside against Mealy, and it's called for the foul, and one opportunity. 19-18 is your new score. Number 34, Savon Higgins will go to the free throw line for the and one opportunity, and the opportunity for a three. We await the first, and it is good. Elijah Moore will come out of the ball game for the Cavaliers here. In comes Christian Holmes, who has been on the IR, and he is back for the first time in a couple weeks. Barnes will give it over to Willis. 3:25 remaining. 20-18 in favor of the visiting team in the Bulls. He gives it inside, and he overthrows it. Somehow they're going to call it a foul on Gabriel. He didn't like it. He wasn't a fan of that call by the referees here. So the Cavaliers will have the basketball. Willis will be the inbounder. Bounce pass into Mealy, puts it up for two. It's going to be no good, and it's controlled by the Bulls here, up by 2. Stewart, number 11, from University of Missouri. Left-hand side puts it up, and it's good. So 3:01 remaining, 22-18 in favor of the Bulls, and it's going to be thrown away by Taylor. Now the Bulls have it. That is Gabriel, brings it up, and he's fouled. .252 remaining on the clock. Gabriel's at the free throw line. He puts it up. It's no good for the first one. Right now it's a 22-18 game in favor of Rowan County and the Bulls. Looking to go 5-4 on the regular season. Put the second one up, and it is no good. Remaining 22-18. Taylor. Tayshawn Taylor has it. Quick three by Barnes, puts it up. Correction, that is, Barnes. No good there, but they get an offensive rebound for the Cavaliers. And Moore, who's back in the ball game, has it. Starts left, goes right, and they're going to let him play here. Loses the basketball for just a second, gives it over to Barnes. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 1 foot in front of the free throw line. And it's going to be the Bulls basketball. It's going to be a shooting foul on an offensive foul against the Cavaliers here. So with only 2:23 remaining, 22-18 is your score. Now in the hands of Barnes. The Bulls have a spin move for number 6, puts it up, gonna be no good. Now Mealy with the defensive rebound, gives it over to number 8, Tayshawn Taylor. He's gonna want a quick 3, and it's good. First 3 of the evening for the Cavaliers, and they're gonna throw the basketball away, a little careless for the Bulls. Taylor is there, he puts it up, and it's good. I think we've got something cooking if you're the Petersburg Cavaliers here. 23-22, 1:44 remaining in this first quarter. Another steal by the Cavaliers, and he lays it in for the dunk and 2. We're gonna have a timeout on the court. The Cavaliers have come all the way back. 25-22 is your score. 1:37 remaining in this first quarter. My name is Trace Nye. Thanks so much for tuning in to the YouTube channel of the Petersburg Cavaliers here in Petersburg, Virginia. We'll be back for more of live coverage of the East Coast Basketball League. As the Cavaliers come back on the basketball court, and they're all white with burgundy lettering and their bolt across their chest. They're up by 3, 25-22. And the Bulls will have the basketball dressed in their all red with white lettering. 1:35 remaining. 22-25. They want a 3, size against that's Higgins. Gets it outside to number 24, puts it up for the 3, no good. And in the hands of Stewart. Another 3, another miss by the Bulls there, and he's gonna be fouled. So the Cavaliers will have the basketball here. 22-25 is your score in favor of the home team in Petersburg. Mealy is gonna be down low, he backs up. Looks for defender, calls the play, continues to move his feet. He's gonna have a driving inside. To Yesbeck, Gage Yesbeck, but it's gonna be a turnover for the Cavaliers here. So, nope, it's gonna be a foul on Yesbeck. So Stewart will go to the free throw line. He puts it up, and it's gonna be no good. Puts the second one up, and that was no good. Mealy with the defensive rebound, gives it over to number 8 in Taylor, Tayshawn Taylor. Picked up against Stewart. Goes up, and he's fouled. And one opportunity for Taylor, who's playing tremendous here in the first quarter. So Taylor will be at the free throw line for the 3-point opportunity. Puts it up, and it's good. 28-22 is your score. 48 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Stewart has it, gives it over to Gabriel on the left-hand side, picked up by Moore. He loses the basketball, and it will be the Bulls, remain the Bulls basketball of Rowan County. Outside now over to Higgins. Gives it over to Gabriel. He wants to step back 3 and almost banks it in. 28-22, that gets it inside real quick over to Moore, and it's good. 30-22. 8-point game right now, only 21 seconds remaining. Bulls have it. Gives it over to number 24 in Heath. Inside, taken away by Yesbeck. That bounce or a long pass over to number 5, and it's good. That's Kevin Barnes. It is now a 10-point game. 3, 2, 1. It is blocked by Yesbeck, and it's going to be no good. The end of the first quarter is 32 for the home team of the Cavaliers, 22 for the away team of Rowan County and the Bulls. My name is Trace Knott. Get you ready for second quarter action next right here on the YouTube channel of the Petersburg Cavalier and live coverage of the East Coast Basketball League. Welcome back to live coverage here at the East Coast Basketball League. My name is Trace Knott on behalf of the Petersburg Cavaliers YouTube channel. Coming out from in the beginning of the second quarter, we have Barnes, Yesbeck, Moore, Taylor, and Mealy. The Bulls will have it here. 32-22, a quick 2, and it's gonna be good. It is now 24-32 in favor of the Cavaliers here. Moore has it on the left-hand side, swings to the inside to Mealy. He's by himself down there. Gets it outside of Taylor. He wants a 3, and it's going to be no good. Yesbeck with the offensive rebound. He gives it over to Moore. Step up 3, no good. Yesbeck with another offensive rebound. They're fighting for it. And he saves it from going out of bounds. Barnes with a quick 3, and it's going to be no good. Yesbeck, he's fighting for it, and he got hit in the chest. And the Bulls will have it. He loses the basketball. It will be in the hands of the Cavaliers now. So the Cavaliers will have it. Number 8, Tayshawn Taylor brings it up right-hand side, now goes to the center. He gives it over to number 5 and Kevin Barnes. Back over to Moore. 10:57 remaining in the second quarter. Loses the basketball for just a second. Now outside to Barnes. Mealy has a pick move, puts it up for the 3 for Barnes, and it's good. Don't get him going. 35-24 is your new score. 10:38 remaining in this first half. Number 24, Heath, has it, puts it inside, no good for Gabriel, and Yesbeck with the defensive rebound. Here comes Taylor, Tayshawn Taylor, 10:26 remaining, inside to Mealy. He looks for a play, goes up against the defender, puts it up, no good. Yesbeck is there, but hits it in the hands of the Bulls of Rowan County. That's number 34 in Higgins. He's gonna travel, nope, they're gonna be on a foul. Looks like he traveled there. But it will be in the hands of the Bulls here. 35-24 is your score. A bounce pass. Back over to Higgins for the 3, and it's good. So 27-35 is your new score. 10:05 remaining in the half. The Cavaliers will have it. That is Taylor. Gives it over to Barnes. Moore gets inside. No good. But there's a foul in the play. So Moore will be at the free throw line. He puts the first one up, and it's good. So Moore will be at the free throw line for one more. Puts it up, and it's going to be no good. Yesbeck fights for it and gets it. Another offensive rebound for Yesbeck. Number 32, Moore has it. Taylor wants the three, and it's going to be off the front of the rim. Another offensive rebound for Barnes. He puts it up, no good. And now Moore with the offensive rebound, saying, you know what? I want to get on in this action. And Moore has it. Gets it inside of Yesbeck, and he's fouled. So number 24, Heath, will come out. Stewart will come in. Here in the next stoppage. So the Cavaliers will have it here. 9:33 remaining in the first half. It's a 36-27 game. Mealy inside. He's there. He fights for it, and he's not turned away. 38-27, largest lead today for the Cavaliers of Petersburg. Number 15 brings it up the center of the court. Gets it now over to number 6 of the Bulls. Now number 34 in Higgins. Gabriel in the top of the key, puts the step back move for three, throws it up, no good. Barnes with a defensive rebound. Here come the Cavaliers of Petersburg. 9:03 remaining. It's going to be thrown away, taken away by Gabriel. Goes outside for the three, and it's no good. Moore with the defensive rebound, gives it over to Taylor. Now over to Barnes for the three, and that's no good. Moore with the offensive rebound, gives it to Yesbeck, throws it up, no good there. He wanted the foul, did not get it. They continue to move the basketball. They have the numbers for the Bulls. Puts it up and it's blocked. Oh my goodness. Taylor goes up strong against a much bigger defender. They're gonna let him play. I love when the referees let this semi-pro professional league play. I love it. But there's a foul in the play. Looks like Kevin Barnes will go to the free throw line here. So Taylor, Moore, Barnes, Mealy, and Yesbeck in the game for the Cavaliers here, and Barnes will make the first one. So 8:34 remaining, 39-27 here in the first half. Puts it up for the two. Second one is good. So in comes number 3 for the first time, Bernard Austin here today. And Barnes will come out of the ball game. So we have Bernard, and then Barnes goes out. 40-27 is your new score. 8:34 remaining in this first half, and the Bulls will have it. Stewart will man the point guard position for the Bulls here. Starts right, slight right. Goes inside into Gabriel, no good. Gets his own miss, but he is tipped out of bounds. It will be and remain the Bulls basketball here. So Gabriel will have it in the inbound pass. Gives it over to number 6 of the Bulls. He goes inside, gets past Mealy, finds a lane, and it's good. New score, 29-40. 8:14 remaining here in the first half. Taylor. We got some fresh bodies for the Cavaliers here. Moore has it on the right-hand side. Goes inside to Yesbeck. Puts it up, he loses the basketball, but gets his own miss, puts it up for the two, and it banks it in. So the Bulls will have it. That's Rowan County. Gabriel will go up against Moore, number 32 of the Cavaliers. Spin move, and it's almost taken away. Gets his own puts. He gets his own loose ball, and it looks like Moore is going to be called for the foul, even though he is preaching to the referee that his hands was up. Bulls at the free throw line, puts the first one up, and that one is good. Makes it a 42-30 game in favor of the Cavaliers here. So Keyshawn Morgan will come into the ball game once again. First time here in the second half. Puts the second one up, and that one is good. So 31-42 is your score. Austin, top of the key now, picked up by Stewart. Stops his feet, gives it over to Morgan. That's Keyshawn Morgan. Starts left, goes inside, finds a lane, puts it up, and it's going to be no good. Controlled by the Bulls of Rowan County. Stewart had the man, now gives it to him. Higgins wants the three, sides against it outside for number 15 for his own three, and it's good. 34-42. High, slow, arching three goes in. 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. Gives it over to number 22, puts it up for two, and it's good. That's Gregory, Melvin Gregory with the two of his own. Using his size to his advantage. Stewart, bounce pass over to the right-hand side of Gabriel, goes up against Moore, puts it up, and it's good. That was just overpowered Moore. 36-44, still close game by the Bulls here. 6:40 remaining in this first half. 44-36, Morgan now gives it over to Bernard Austin. Melvin, pick move, gets the basketball down low. Spin move, tries to get loose, does no good. He throws the basketball away as he attempted to shoot it. So the Bulls will have it. Bounce pass over to Higgins. Goes up against Austin, yes, back in. Melvin outside for the three, and once again, that is no good. They're in the hands now of number 22 and Melvin Gregory. Now Austin will have the basketball quickly past half court. He wants his own three, and that's gonna be no good. They're fighting for it. Yesbeck comes away with it, and it's good. I will get the unofficial rebound percentages for Yesbeck. He's playing outstanding, but as I say that, another three by number 6 of the Bulls. Makes it 46-39. Austin gives it over to Morgan. Puts it up for his own three, and that's gonna be no good. Controlled by Gabriel. Bounce pass, but he throws the basketball away. Morgan has it now. Oh, he traveled, did not get it called. Stops his feet for Austin. That's Bernard Austin. Gives it inside to Melvin Gregory. Spin move, puts it up, and no good there. Gets his own, that's Moore. He finds it, and he lays it in. 48-39 is your score here with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Higgins is picked up by Austin. Almost goes out of bounds there. Double team at the sideline. Gabriel comes away with it for the three, almost banks it in. And in the hands of Stewart, he throws the basketball away. That is Yesbeck. Now over to Morgan. And they're gonna throw the ball, a little sloppy. I can read the mind of the coach for the Petersburg Cavaliers as they're right now, they're just getting a little bit sloppy. Gotta control it a little bit if you're the Cavaliers here. Slow it down, let the Bulls play your game, and they're gonna be just fine. 4:26 remaining. 48-41 is your score here in the first half. The Cavaliers, Moore, slowly gets inside and finds a lane, and it's good. Brings it up to 50-41 now. And Rowan County and the Bulls are down by 9. Bulls has it now. Gabriel goes up against Moore using his power. And we have a foul against Moore once again. And we're gonna have a timeout on the court. So 3:59 remaining in the first half. Another close game as the Cavaliers extended. But the Rowan County Bulls are staying right there. Do not go anywhere. 50-41 is your score. You're tuned into live coverage as part of the YouTube channel of the Petersburg Cavaliers. My name is Trace Nod. This is live coverage, East Coast Basketball League. We'll be right back. We got 3:59 on the clock. Rowan County down by 9, 50-41 over the home team of the Petersburg Cavaliers. 3:59 remaining here in the first half. Gabriel will be the inbounder for the Bulls here. Finally gets it inside. Melvin gets his hand involved with the pass, but it's going to be in the hands now of the Bulls. Gabriel wants the three. It's going to be good. Looks like it was short, but it finds a way to go in. 50-44 is your score. Austin goes up against Stewart, puts his hand in front of the face. Now over to Morgan on the left-hand side. Stops his feet, gives it over to number 31, who's in the ball game again. That's Holmes. Now over to Austin. Behind the back, step back move, no good. And they're gonna fight for it. And we have a time on the court. Nope, it is a foul against the Cavaliers here. So Lundy will come into the basketball game in the favor of Holmes, number 31. Stewart has it, finds a lane, spin move, loses the basketball for just a second. Now over to the hands of Gabriel. Gives past Moore, puts it up for the two, and it's gonna be no good. He gets a miss, tips it in the hands of number 6 of the Bulls. Gabriel puts it up for the three, and it's gonna be no good in the hands of Austin. So we have a foul against number 3 of the Cavaliers. That's Bernard Austin. So Heggies will be at the free throw line here. Puts the first one up, and it's good. We have a 5-point ball game now in favor of the home team, the Cavaliers here. He puts the second one up, and that one is good. Morgan, Keshawn Morgan will have the basketball at the top of the key now. Calls a play. Lundy, Austin, Gregory, Moore, and Morgan in the ball game for the Cavaliers. Lundy finds a lane, goes up, puts it up, and we have an offensive foul. So 2:43 remaining. 50-46 is your score. The Bulls will have it here. Stewart with the inbound pass. He calls a play. That is number 11 for the Bulls here. Gabriel now picked up by Moore. Goes inside, and he's no good. Tipped to the hands of Melvin and Gregory. 2:27 remaining in the half. 50-46. It's taken away by the Bulls. Puts it up for the three, and it's good. We have a 1-point ball game. 50-49 is your score. Morgan with a basketball, gives it over to Lundy. He wants the three, and it's gonna be no good. In the hands, another offensive rebound by the Cavaliers here, puts it up, and it's gonna be no good. 3-point opportunity was taken away by just being a little aggressive, throwing it up. So he'll go to the free throw line for 2 here. 1-point game, 2 minutes to go in the first half. First one goes up, and it's good. 51-49 is your new score. And we are home of the Crimson Wave here in Petersburg High School in Petersburg, Virginia. We appreciate you for tuning in to our YouTube channel, part of the Petersburg Cavaliers. Second one goes up, and it's going to be no good. 2 minutes to go. 51-49, the Bulls will have it. That is number 6. Gregory picks him up. Step back move for the three, and it's going to be no good. Moore with a defensive rebound. He's going to bounce it over to Morgan. 1:45 to go in the first half. 51-49, puts it up for the two, and he's fouled. So Morgan, Keyshawn Morgan will go to the free throw line here. We await the first one, and it's good.
With the second.
52-49 is your score right now. Puts the second one up, and that one is good. 53-49 is your score. The Bulls will have it on the left-hand side. That is Stewart. He starts left, double teamed, behind the back, over to number 6. He gets past the defender. It's going to be blocked from behind, and they're to call a foul. .131 remaining in the half. 53-49 is your score. He puts the first one up, and it's good. Second one goes up, and that one's good. Gregory will be the inbounder. Morgan with the basketball picked up by Stewart on the right-hand side. Goes right. Now gives it over to Moore. 1:20 remaining in this first half. Moore puts it up for the three, and it's good. 56-51. What a big three here as time is running off the clock in the second half. And we're going to have what we call a silly foul, where Willis will be called for the foul. That is number 21 of the Cavaliers. So he'll shoot 2. That's Gabriel, number 2. Puts it up for the first one, and it's good. 56-52. We'll get one more here. Puts it up, and it's good. 56-53 is your score. 1:08 remaining. Morgan has it. Goes up against Stewart. He's going to find him more. He wants a long three, and it's good. Big time a three once again by Moore. Makes it 59-53. Gabriel has it. Puts it up for 2, and he banks it in. 47 seconds remaining. 59-55 is your score. Gives it over to Morgan. Morgan has it, starts right, goes left, now back to the right. Stutter step, puts it up, and it's good. Just finds a lane. 32 seconds remaining. 61-55 is your score. Spin move by Gabriel, puts it up, and he finds a lane. Oh my goodness. How did that work out? 61-57 is your score. 17 seconds remaining. Cavaliers have that as Morgan. He's at the top of the key. 8 seconds to go. Moore with it. He's got the hot hand. 3 seconds. Puts it up, and it's going to be no good. And that is the end of the first half. 61, the home team of the Cavaliers, and 57 for the away team of the Rowan County Bulls. Once again, my name is Trace Stein on behalf of the YouTube channel of the Petersburg Cavaliers. This is live coverage of the East Coast Basketball League.
This is Brady. Take our rep. Come on, young man. We get you right here. Brady, you're gonna be over here. I get you all right. Hope you represent y'all well. Here you go, Brendan. We're going to start with a layup. Free throw. Hit a three-pointer. Got that right? Come on, Brendan. You over here, Brendan. The first person to make all three shots, win. Let's hear it for him, guys. Let's hear it for him, guys. Clap it up for Brendan. You want to get this done. 3, 2, and 1. Go, Brendan. We appreciate you, Mr. Rowan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Again, guys, we have OG's, Ribs, and Barbecue. Conveniently located right outside the gymnasium.
1:41 on the halftime clock. My name is Trace Knott here, live coverage of the East Coast Basketball League. And the Petersburg Cavaliers to take on the Rowan County Bulls. Right now it is a 61-57 game. The home team of the Cavaliers does have the current lead. But talking with LNN, Rowan County is shooting the ball extremely well. We talked a little bit about it before. Out of the Northeast Division, the Rowan County Bulls sitting at 4-4 on the regular season. They won their last ball game. They are ahead of Winston-Salem, Hickory, and the Fayetteville Panthers. They are looking to go 5-4 on the regular season. And the Northwest Division, these and your Petersburg Cavaliers are looking to go 9-0, currently sitting at 8-0. Of course, they have won 8 in a row as well. North Carolina Coyotes 6-1, the Carolina Capitals 6-5, and the Carolina Chosen Lions 0-8, looking for their first win on the regular season. This is expected to be an extremely tough second half. Talking to the head coach of Petersburg Cavaliers, he mentioned although they are extremely short-staffed, should you say, their depth chart is very short. They're only playing with 6 players tonight for the Bulls. They're extremely tough. Number 15, Robinson. Number 6, Rutherford. And number 11, Rod Stewart. They can shoot the ball extremely well. And Patterson, who's having his way right now, down low, is doing extremely well against Elijah Moore, who's picked him up majority of the first half. So the Cavaliers looking to go 9-0, part of the Northwest Division. One more home game after this, which is next weekend. Third quarter begins, 12 minutes on the clock here. And the Petersburg High School, the Petersburg Gymnasium, the Crimson Wave. So coming out of the break, it will be the Cavaliers basketball. Taylor will have it right in front of me. We have Morgan, Holmes, Moore, and Willis. Coming in for the Rowan County Bulls, we have Bennett, Patterson, Higgins, Robinson, and Rutherford. 12 minutes on the clock. Oh, it will be Rowan County's basketball. So it will be, correction, it will be the Rowan County Bulls basketball here. 12 minutes on the clock, 24 seconds on the shot clock. 61-57 is your score, and here we go. Higgins gives it over to number 24 in Bennett. He's at the top of the key, picked up by Holmes, puts it over the 3, and it's good. Just like that, it is 61-60. Morgan would be at the top of the key, picked up by number 34 in Higgins. 11:40 to go here in the third quarter. That is Taylor. Tries to find a lane, and it's going to be no good in the hands of Rutherford for the Bulls. He swings it quickly over to Higgins. Puts it up, and it's blocked from behind. Moore takes it from number 24 in Bennett. Morgan has it. Puts it up for 2, and they're going to call a foul and a 1. So the Bulls are down by 3, and the Cavaliers, it is a 63-60 game. And Morgan will go to the free throw line for a and 1 opportunity. We await the first one here, and it's good. 4-point game for the Cavaliers now. Higgins, number 34, has it. Swings it over to the right-hand side to Robinson. It's double teamed, and he throws the basketball away. It will be the Cavaliers basketball. (64-60) is your score here. Taylor with the basketball at the top of the key. Gives it over to Moore on the right-hand side. 11:05 remaining. Puts it up for the three, and it's good. They have come out firing. 10:55 remaining. Number 15, Robinson, is credited with the foul. It will be against Moore, number 32, Elijah Moore. The Bulls will have it. Bounce back over to Robinson. Back over to Higgins. To Gabriel for the two, and it's going to be no good. And after that, two, no good there. So Elijah Moore will have the defensive rebound. Gives it over to Taylor. Now over to Morgan on the left-hand side. He wants it too, and it's going to be blocked into the hands of Rutherford now. Brings it straight up the center of the court. Picked up by Holmes. Correction. Dennis Holmes puts it up, and it's good. He finds a lane. That's pretty. 67-62 is your score. 10:18 remaining in the third quarter. The Bulls aren't just going away here. 6 men here, the entire team here of 6 players for the Bulls. Spin move by Moore. He's kind of tripped, but nope, puts it up, and it's good. He gets his composure, and he lays it in for two, makes it a 69-62. Somehow, Patterson kind of loses his footing there, and it will be out of bounds now. 69-62 is your score. Moore wants the three, and it's going to be no good. And we're going to have a foul, push from behind. Morgan went to go find the basketball, rebounded, and he was pushed from behind by Higgins. So it will be, with 9:44 remaining. Ball's up for three, no good. Moore with an offensive rebound, no good there, and in the hands of Patterson. Now Higgins now. 4 men right beside him for the Bulls. Higgins gives it over to Patterson. Goes up against 3 defenders, and he falls down the ground, puts it up for the two, and it's going to be no good. They're letting him play. I love it. Moore, bounce pass, back over to Moore. Puts it up, and it's good. 71-62 now. Bounce pass, double teamed at half court. Gives it over to Patterson. He wants this three, and it's going to be no good in the hands of Morgan. 9:02 remaining. Here in the third quarter, Morgan brings it up coast to coast by himself, finds a lane, and he misses the layup. 71-62, 8:54 to go. 15 gives it over to number 24. He's fouled. That is Bennett. And it's going to be fouled by number 31 of Holmes. Correction, number 8. Number 8, that is Taylor with a foul. 8:51 to go here in the third quarter, 71-62. Puts it up, and it's good. Puts it up, and that one's good. 71-64 is your new score. 8:48 remaining in the third quarter now. Morgan has it, brings it to the right-hand side of Keshawn Morgan. Tries to find a lane. Gives it over to Elijah Moore. Step back move, puts it up for two, and it's good. You can get that shot going by Moore. The Bulls are in trouble. We're going to call a timeout. And the Bulls, being trapped at half court, calls a timeout, and we're going to take one with them. 8:26 to go, 73-64 here in Petersburg High School, as the Petersburg Cavaliers do have the lead against Rowan County and the Bulls. You're tuned in to live coverage East Coast Basketball League of the Petersburg Cavaliers. We have 8:26 on the clock here in the third quarter. The Bulls will have it after the break. They've called a timeout right in front of us here, being double teamed. That was Patterson, number 2. So Willis, Alston, Moore, Mealy, and Morgan in the ball game for the Cavaliers. Patterson wants the 3, goes up for the long 2. It's going to block from behind, and they're going to have the numbers here. Puts it up for the and layup, and it's good. And looks like the Bulls defender was hit from behind in the head. So as he gets his gets it together for your seconds, calling play, now we're in. 75-64, the Bulls will have it. Number 15 in Robinson gives it over to Bennett, now on the top of the right-hand side to Rutherford. Lose the basketball for just a second. Patterson now puts it up for the 3, and it's good. That is Higgins. 75-67 is your score. 7:45 remaining. Morgan starts right, goes behind his back, gives it over to the driving Mealy, and it's good. 10-point game in favor of Petersburg. 24 wants the 3, and it's in and out. Mealy with the defensive rebound. 7:26 remaining. 77-67. Willis wants the high arching 3 of his own, no good. They're going to fight for it. Morgan with the offensive rebound, finds a lane, and he's not fouled, but it's in the hands of number 24 and Bennett. Gets a lot of hand action, should you say, back down low, but no good. Bennett has it. Gets it outside to number 6 in Rutherford for the 2, no good. Morgan with the defensive rebound. Mealy is down low by himself. Not sure how you let the big man Mealy get loose. Tavon Mealy. Robertson puts it up for the 3. It's going to be no good. In the hands of Moore, Elijah Moore. Alston, bounce pass to Moore. Look, he's a difference maker. He is a difference maker for the Cavaliers. 81-67 is your new score. 6:38 remaining in the third quarter. Let's take a break. You're tuned in to live coverage. East Coast Basketball League, a part of the YouTube channel of the Petersburg Cavaliers. Coming out of the timeout here, 81-67, 6:38 remaining in the third quarter. The Cavaliers are shooting the ball extremely well. We told you coming into it, Mealy is a difference maker for this Cavaliers team. He got hot in the third quarter, And it started in and continued that into the fourth quarter, and he was one of the big reasons why the Cavaliers got the win last week. 81-67, the Bulls have it. Higgins gives it over to number 15 in Robinson, almost taken away by Bennett. And it's going to be taken away now for the Cavaliers. High pass over to number 15. It's going to be blocked from behind, but Moore is there to pick up the pieces. 83-67 is your score. Bennett is double teamed at half court. Gives it over to number 6 in Rutherford now. Picked up by Austin. Goes up for short of the free throw line, and Mealy with a defensive rebound. He's going to give it over to Austin now. 5:59 remaining, 83-67 is your score. Head coach for the Petersburg Cavaliers calls for it, calls a play. Mealy, the free throw line now, picked up by Rutherford. Back over to Barnes for the three. It's going to be off. No good. And in the hands of Higgins of the Bulls. He's almost taken away. Bounce pass back over to Higgins. He wants the three, and it's going to be no good over the backboard. And it will be the Cavaliers basketball now. And we're going to have a timeout on the court. 5:34 remaining in the third quarter. 83-67 is your score. You're tuned in to YouTube coverage of the Petersburg Cavaliers. .535 remaining in the third quarter. 83-67 is your score. My name is Trace Nod, a part of the Petersburg Cavaliers here in Petersburg, Virginia. As they are looking to go 9-0 right now, they are looking comfortable. 83-67 is your score. Austin calls off Moore, goes to the left-hand side. He gives it to him now. Starts left, now over to Austin. 13 seconds on the shot clock. He fakes it inside. He's going to give it over to Mealy. Puts it, oh, that's Willis. Blocked from behind. And it's in the hands of the Bulls now. Bounce pass inside to Bennett. Puts it up, and it's good. So, 83-69, 4:55. The clock continues to run here. Barnes with it. Gives it over to Austin, the top of the key. He starts right now. Looks for Mealy down low, gives it to him. He's going to go up against number 6 in Rutherford. Spin move, step back move, puts it up, and it's going to be no good off the inside rim. And in the hands of the Bulls here. Here's Higgins. Bounce pass, or no, quick pass over to Robinson. Back outside to Patterson for the three, and it's going to be no good. They're going to fight for it, and it's in the hands of Barnes, number 5. Now over to Austin. He has a wide open three, and it's good. 86-69 is your score. 4:14 remaining. Patterson, bounce pass over to Higgins. He's going to give it back over to Patterson. Rutherford with it, goes inside, puts his leg down, and he's going to call a foul on Mealy. I'm not sure I agree with that one. He went in leaning with his leg up near his chest. And he's saying the exact same thing. So 4:04 remaining. 86-69 is your score. Puts the first one up, and it's good. 86-70 now is your new score. Puts the second one up, and it's good. 71-86 is your new score. We have 4 minutes to go in the third quarter here. Kevin Barnes, right-hand side, right in front of the broadcast booth. Mealy fakes it like he wasn't going to get it. He finally has it now. He's going to give it over to Austin. Picked up by Stewart. Now over to Barnes. It's going to be kicked, and it'll be a dead ball. It will be the Cavaliers basketball now. So the Cavaliers will have it. 12 seconds on the shot clock here. Starts right, goes back center. Puts it up for two, and he almost banks it in, but he gets his miss, puts it up, no good there. And in the hands of the Bulls here, Stewart, number 34. Correction, number 11. Stewart has it. He's going to give it to number 6 in Rutherford. He's going to find a Higgins, down low, spin move, picked up by Barnes, puts it up, and he's fouled. He puts the first one up, and it's no good. We have 3:20 on the clock here in the third, 86-71. That's up, and that one's good. Morgan will come back in the ball game. .319 remaining in the third. Moore wants a long three. It's going to be no good in the hands of Barnes. Puts it up, and it's one. And one for Barnes. Kevin Barnes, number 5 of the Cavaliers. And it's going to be good for the three-point opportunity. Ball's in play. 72-89 is your new score. Long pass over to Patterson. Going to find a driving Higgins, and it's good. 88-74 now. Morgan with the basketball now past half court. Stewart saves it. Takes the ball away. Gives it over to Rutherford. Puts it up, and that one's good. So 89-76 now, 2:41 remaining in this third quarter. He's going to give it over to Mealy. Finally Moore, that's down low, back outside to Barnes. He wants a three, and it's going to be off, no good. Touches nothing but net, but it's out of bounds, which means it didn't touch the rim at all. It went under the net. So 89-76, it is the Bulls basketball here. Higgins has it, number 34. Over to Rutherford on the long pass on the right-hand side. Now back over to Stewart on the left-hand side. He's looking to the center. Patterson wants the three. He takes it, puts it up, and it's going to be no good in the hands of Mealy. 89-76 is your score. 2:11 remaining in the third quarter. He throws it up, and he's going to be fouled. So Moore, Elijah Moore, number 32, will be at the free throw line for 2. Puts it up, and no good. Christian Holmes will come into the ball game here next. No good there. So 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Stewart, number 11, starts right. Bounce pass inside to number 24 in Bennett. Outside of Stewart for the three, and it's good. It's a 10-point ball game. Rowan County is fighting their way back and is keeping themselves in this ball game. 89-79, 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Barnes, step up for the three, and no good. In the hands of Higgins. Now over to Rutherford after Higgins was kind of hit in the head a little bit, did you say? Rutherford, step up move. Puts it up for the three. It's going to be no good. Mealy with a defensive rebound. Gives it over to Morgan. 1:20 remaining in the third quarter. Morgan with the three, and it's going to be no good. They're just kind of shooting. They're not running a play. And it will be out of bounds. It will be the Cavaliers basketball. Holmes will come in. Out comes Moore. They just got to make better decisions right now if you're the Cavaliers. The ball's in play. Willis has it on the left-hand side. He wants the short two, no good. Air ball. Higgins has it, number 34. Start slow, backpack to, it's going to be blocked from Stewart from Christian Holmes in the hands of number 5, Barnes for the two. It is good. 91-79, 48 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Rutherford has it on the right-hand side. And he's going to call a foul. So with only 42 seconds remaining, 91-79 is your score here in the third quarter. The visiting team is down by way of the home team in the Petersburg Cavaliers here. We await the first one. He puts it up, and it's good. So it makes it an 11-point game right now. Puts that one up, and that one's good. Ball's in play, 42 seconds remaining. 10-point lead by the Cavaliers. Mealy has it. Morgan now at the top of the key. Looking for 15 seconds to go on the shot clock. Gets a play. He wants the three, size against it. Now it's to Willis for the three, and it's good. 94-81. 19 seconds remaining. Higgins puts it up. It's going to be partially blocked in the hands of Morgan. He looks at the clock. Shot clock doesn't count. He's going to puts it up, and he's fouled. We're going to put, by way of the unofficial scoreboard clock, we're going to put 2 seconds back on the scoreboard if you're tuned into the YouTube channel right now. At 94-81, we have 10.1 seconds to go. And the Cavaliers' Morgan will be at the free throw line. He puts the first one up, and that one is good. He'll get one more here. Ball's in play, puts it up for the quick three, and it's good by Patterson. 1 second. Puts it up for the long three, no good. And that is the end of the third quarter. It's a 96-84 game here in Petersburg, Virginia. My name is Trace Knight on behalf of the Petersburg Cavaliers here, part of the East Coast Basketball League. We'll be right back. Twelve minutes on the clock here in Petersburg, Virginia. Final quarter here, part of the East Coast Basketball League. Let's take a trip around the East Coast Basketball League right now. Lehigh Valley lost to Nova Bulls, 129-122 here today. The North Carolina Capitals defeated the Carolina Chosen Lions, 128-119. And the primetime players put it all together against Golden City and the Magic, 166-131. So Petersburg Cavaliers will come into the break up 96-84. And it will be the Cavaliers basketball. One final quarter. Cavaliers looking to go 9-0 on the regular season. Only 3 other teams are undefeated all across the East Coast Basketball League all together. Mealy puts it up for the 2, and it's going to be no good. Controlled by the Bulls. That is number 6 in Rutherford. Brings it straight up the center of the court. 11:41 remaining in the fourth quarter. Patterson wants the 3. Off the front of the rim. Mealy with the defensive rebound now. He's going to give it over to Morgan. He wants his own 3, and it's going to be short. And look at Willis fight for it. Gets it in the hands of Holmes. That's Christian Holmes. Now in the hands of Barnes. He steps back. 17 seconds on the shot clock. 11:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Your score, 96-84 right now. Barnes has it over to Christian Holmes. He wants the 3. It's going to be off the front of the rim. Another offensive rebound by Willis. Gives it over to Barnes. He wants the 3. Sized against us. Get us a fresh shot clock. Puts it up for the 2. No good there. And it's going to be another offensive rebound saved by Mealy. Puts it up and it's good. 4 different chances for the Cavaliers, and they finally make it count. 98-84 is your score. Putting the hurting right now against the Rowan County Bulls. Patterson, spin move, goes up to Willis, and he's fouled. So 10:39 on the scoreboard. 98-84 is your score. Patterson's going to the free throw line here. He puts it up, and it's good. Put the second one up, and that one is good. 98-86 is your score. 10:38 remaining in the ball game. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Morgan brings to the right-hand side. He has a driving behind the 3 for Barnes. Puts it up and no good. And now once again another offensive rebound by the Petersburg Cavaliers. Mealy somehow, some way keeps finding a wide open lane down low. And we have cracked the century mark. 100-86 here. Patterson almost loses the basketball. Higgins finds a lane, lays it in. We have 88-100 now. Morgan will slow it down just a little bit. 10 minutes to go in this ball game. Yesbeck will come in next stoppage. Morgan back over to Barnes. He finds a lane, throws it up, no good, and just a little bit too low. In the hands now of Rutherford, number 6. Patterson wants the 3. He takes it, puts it up, and it's good. 91-100 is your new score. They're not going anywhere. We have Morgan with the Cavaliers on the left-hand side with the basketball. He starts left, goes right. He wants the 3. High arching 3, and it's good. .919 remaining, 103-109, almost taken away. Good defense right here by the Bulls. And Patterson wants the half-court 3, should you say, but in the hands now of the Bulls for the offensive rebound. Number 15 and Robertson has it back outside Higgins. Number 34 for the 3, and it's going to be no good. They're going to fight for it in the hands of Morgan of the Cavaliers. He's walked right beside him, and that's Rutherford. Gets past him. Morgan, bounce pass inside to Mealy. Spin move, puts it up, and no good. In the hands of Rutherford. Fakes the long play, keeps the basketball. Now over to Patterson. Gets past, try to pass defender, puts it up, and it's going to be no good. Mealy with a defensive rebound. Barnes with it now. That's the left-hand side. He wants the 3, almost picks up his feet. Willis has it for the 3 there, and it's good. 106-91 is your score. Rutherford had it for the Bulls. Patterson wants the long 3, and that one's good. They're just, who can shoot the 3 better? 8:08 remaining, 106-94. A little 3-point contest here in the fourth quarter. Morgan has it, top of the key. He's going to give it up number 5 in Barnes. He looks right over to Morgan. Size against it, picked up by Patterson. Now over to Willis. He fakes the 3, gets it outside. Barnes wants his own three, and that one's good. 7:40 to go. And they were just trading three-pointers back and forth. Rutherford with the basketball now on the left-hand side. Goes up against Christian. He wants his own three, and that one's good. (97-109). 7:18 to go. Morgan has it. Goes up against a couple defenders. Back outside. Christian Holmes wants his own three. He misses it in the hands of Higgins. Goes over to Patterson. He wants a three, and it's going to be no good. Number 24 gets it. That's Bennett. Puts it up for two, and it's good. 99-109 is your score. Mealy with the basketball. Gives it over to Morgan. Goes up against defender. Step back move. Over to Willis. Gets past the defender. Now Mealy down low. And he loses the basketball into the hands of Rutherford. Rutherford has it. Almost throws the ball away, but gets the basketball now. Gets it outside to Bennett for the three, and no good. We expect him to go in now. 6:28 to go. 109-99 is your score in favor of the Petersburg Cavaliers. Morgan slowly walks it past half court, gets there, stops his feet, gets over to the left-hand side now. That's going to be number 5 in Barnes. Got a couple fresh bodies for the Cavaliers coming in here in just a second. Barnes had picked up against a much bigger man, puts it up for because he had to, in the hands of the Bulls here. Patterson wants the three, and that's going to be no good. Puts it up for two with the offensive rebound by Higgins, and it's 109-101, and we have a timeout on the court. The Bulls will not go away. Short man and all. The Cavs are looking to find a way to stop them from shooting the three. Play some defense on the outside, should you say. Use Mealy inside and use it to your advantage. They're having a hard time finding Mealy. Once he finds a lane, they're having a hard time finding him. So use it. 5:52 remaining. We're going to stay right here, as we don't want you to miss any action here in the fourth quarter. 109-101 is your score. We do appreciate all the sponsors here for the Petersburg Cavaliers here in Petersburg, Virginia, and we are at the high school of Petersburg. So coming out from the break, we have Willis, Mealy, Yesbeck, Moore, and Taylor in for the Cavaliers. Higgins, Rutherford, Bennett, Patterson, and Robinson in for the Bulls of Rowan County. So the clock continues to run here. 101-109. The Cavaliers have it. Yesbeck has it. Gives it to Mealy. Puts it up, and it's good. Just like that. Higgins, basketball, long pass over to number 24 and Bennett. Gives it to Patterson. He's driving, wants the three. Going to be no good in the hands of Mealy. 5:24 remaining in this ball game. 111-101 is your score. Taylor finds Willis. He drives inside. Puts it up, and somehow he finds it. Enough room to put it in for two. So over now, Robinson has it. Picked up by Mealy and Moore. Stops his feet. And they do almost turns the basketball over, but he does not. Over the hands of Rutherford. Goes inside, puts it up for two, and it's good. 112-103 is your new score. 4:47 remaining in this fourth quarter. Gives it to the outside. That's Willis. Picked up by number 24 in Bennett of the Bulls. He gives it over to Taylor. Wanted to Mealy, but wasn't ready. Picked up now by Higgins. Goes inside of the free throw line. Puts it up no good. There's more for the offensive rebound, no good, but into the hands now of Taylor. Inside Mealy, once again, he's down low. Just small enough for them not to see him. The Bulls have it. Double teamed on the right-hand side now by Willis and Taylor. Long pass over to now Patterson. Finds a lane, puts it up, and it's good. 4 minutes to go. Tayshawn Taylor will have it on the left-hand side. Now 18 to go on the shot clock. Gives it over to Yesbeck right at the free throw line. Gives it over to Taylor. Wants the quick two, and it's good. 3:35 remaining in this ball game. The Bulls have it. Rutherford picks it up right past half court, picked up by Taylor. Starts right, goes left. Goes up against Yesbeck. Outside now. He wants the three, and it's no good. In the hands now of the Cavaliers. Willis is there. Quick two. No good. A little bit too hard. Mealy's there. Puts it up, and it's good. Love that guy. Love the way Mealy plays down low. Never gives up. 119-105. Rutherford has it. And it's going to be taken away by Moore. He's going to be fouled just to stop the clock with 2:55. And he's fouled by Patterson. Correction. By Robinson, number 15. So the Cavaliers will have it right here. 119-105, 2:49 remaining in the ball game. Willis has it, finds a wide driving Moore, and it's good. 121. 105 is your score, 2:35 remaining. Rutherford gets past Mealy. They don't want to foul. He tries to slam it down, no good. Patterson wants the three, and that one's good. Well, Patterson can shoot the three, no matter where he is on the court. 2:18 remaining, 121-108 is your score. The Cavaliers have the lead. Tip out ball, gives it in the hands of Moore, picked up by Patterson, loses the basketball for just a second. Patterson, good defense right there, gives it outside for the three, and that one's good. 124-108. 1:55, under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Gets it outside to Bennett. Now over to Rutherford for the three. It's going to be no good in the hands of Yesbeck as it was going out of bounds, but it will be the Cavaliers basketball. So Lundy will come in. Out comes Willis. Anthony Lundy, number 00. Remember, we have 2 zeros, 1 double, 1 0. So Lundy and Morgan. 1:35 to go. Spin move, and we have a timeout on the court. Let's take one real quick with him. 1:33 remaining in this ball game. It looks like the Cavaliers will be going to 9-0 on the regular season. Actually, we're going to take one. We're going to stay right here as they're already coming back on the court. 124, 108, 133 remaining. The Cavaliers will have it. And they keep the basketball, finds a lane, and it's good. That is Bernard Austin. And Moore, as Rutherford was not paying attention, and Moore slams it down. 128-108, 20-point game. And he's going to be fouled as he went to go for the dunk. And he said, "You're not doing that today, young man." That's Robinson with a call for the foul. So Austin will go to the free throw line. He puts the first one up, and that one is good. Makes it 129-108 is your new score. He puts the second one up, and it's going to be no good in the hands of the Bulls. 1 minute to go. Rutherford goes up against Jespek, and he throws the basketball away, but there is Bennett. Back over to Rutherford, puts it up, and he's fouled. Rutherford will go to the free throw line for 2. He puts it up, and no good. And he makes that one. Under 50 seconds to go here. 44 seconds to go now. 129-109. Moore has it on the left-hand side. Picked up, gives it over to Gregory. And he loses the basketball, and it will be out of bounds. It will be the Bulls basketball here. 129-109, 30 seconds to go. Robinson gives it over to Patterson. Bounce pass taken away. That is going to be Barnes. Puts it up, and he misses the dunk. He misses the dunk. Patterson wants the three, and it's good. 112-129. We have 18 seconds to go in this ball game. Puts it up, and it's going to be blocked by the Bulls. Long pass. Gives it over to Rutherford. 10 seconds. He slams it down. A little windmill. 8 seconds to go on the clock. 129-114. And they're going to let the clock roll. And just like that, your Petersburg Cavaliers improve to 9-0 on the regular season by defeating Rowan County the Bulls. 129-114. My name is Trace Nye. Thank you so much for tuning in to our broadcast here today. Part of the YouTube channel of the Petersburg Cavaliers. Until next time, hey, God bless. This is East Coast Basketball League live coverage, YouTube channel of the Petersburg Cavaliers. We'll see you next time.